Hallo, welcome to another lesson. This time we will talk about some common greetings in German, and we will learn how to formulate yes-no questions so you can do some nice small talk with people. Let's go! When we meet someone in the morning, we greet them with Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Any time during the day, we can say Guten Tag. Guten Tag. In the evening, we will say Guten Abend. Guten Abend. And at night, we use Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. However, this is only used to say goodbye to someone when you want to go to bed, not for greetings. How else can people say goodbye? The easiest way is our informal Tschüss. Tschüss. You can use that anytime and with anyone. However, it is rather informal. If you need to be a little bit more formal and polite, you can say Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. And if you want to say goodbye on the phone, you will say Auf Wiederhören. Auf Wiederhören. The first one means until we see again. The second one means until we hear again. But it is much too early to practice saying goodbye now. First, we want to learn how to actually have a conversation with someone. For that, being able to ask questions is essential. Let's have a look at our example dialogue. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Sind Sie Frau Müller? Nein, ich bin Frau Jones. Sind Sie aus den USA? Nein, ich komme aus Kanada. Und wohnen Sie in Vancouver? Nein, ich wohne und arbeite jetzt in Deutschland. Ah, also sprechen Sie gut Deutsch? Nein, ich spreche nur ein bisschen Deutsch. Sprechen Sie auch Englisch? Ja, ich spreche Englisch und Französisch. Interessant. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. That guy was curious. Did you notice that they were using the polite formal you in their speech? The Sie with the capital S? And did you see how he rearranged the sentences we already know to formulate a question? This is how he did it. In order to formulate a yes-no question, we need to rearrange the order of words in a sentence. Just like English, a typical German sentence has a subject, verb, object structure. To convert that into a question, we will only need to invert, meaning to switch, the position of the subject and verb. So as I said, a statement normally starts with the subject, then the verb, and maybe an addition like an object or an adverbial. An example for this sentence structure is Du kommst aus Amerika. Now, to make this into a question, all we need to do is to exchange subject and verb, and we get Kommst du aus Amerika? Kommst du aus Amerika? Very simple, right? Before we put this into practice, let's first have a look at today's new vocabulary. Guten Morgen. Guten Tag. Guten Abend. Gute Nacht. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiederhören. Und Tschüss. Also, In the dialogue, we have come across these words here. Arbeiten, jetzt, also, gut, ein bisschen, auch und interessant. Now it's time to practice what we learned. To start, I will give you one example. Then it is your turn to complete the dialogues. Hallo, sind Sie Herr Meier? Nein, ich bin Herr Carstens. Und Sie? Sind Sie Frau Jones? Nein, ich bin Frau Schneider. Now it's your turn. First, ask the question, then give the other person's answer. And don't forget to use the polite, formal way of addressing someone. Kommen Sie aus Deutschland? Nein, ich komme aus Frankreich. Wohnen Sie in München? Nein, ich wohne in Berlin. Und Sie? Wohnen Sie auch in Berlin? Nein, ich wohne in Köln. Sprechen Sie Englisch? Ja, ich spreche Englisch. Sprechen Sie auch Deutsch? Ich spreche nur ein bisschen Deutsch. We have now used the verb sprechen so many times, so I will show you how to conjugate it in all forms in present tense. Sprechen, as previously mentioned, is an irregular verb. But what does that actually mean? Irregularity in verbs means that they change their verb stem in some of their conjugated forms. The verb stem of sprechen, after eliminating en, is sprech. However, as you can see, the stem changes to sprich for du and sie es. So the correct conjugation is ich spreche, du sprichst, sie es spricht, wir sprechen, ihr sprecht, sie sprechen. You will come across many more of these irregular verbs in the upcoming lessons. And still not sure how to use the informal du and the formal polite sie when talking to someone? No problem. This will be exactly the topic of our next lesson. See you there!